Hi everyone. Money Minute 75 back, guys, for another video. Really different kind of video for me today. I know, obviously, I made a wee video a couple of weeks ago speaking about my battle with depression, and I've put up on my Instagram and my Twitter today. And listen, I know there's more important things to life than social media, but I've found social media being a wee bit an outlet recently to write down how I'm feeling about some things. So that's my excuse, really. But I put down in my Instagram and everything like that today that this battle's kicking my arse. I'm not gonna lie about it. It's absolutely kicking my arse. It's kicking my arse black and blue because I've never in my life felt so low. You know, just feeling low quite a lot of the time and going away, and I was taking antidepressants and they weren't doing anything for me, so I stopped taking them because I thought that was going to help. Now I'm back to square one, where it just seems to be I'm just a completely different person again, and I don't know where the line is for me, to be honest. It's such a horrible place to be. It's such a horrible thing to go through, because although you know that there's help out there and the people there to help you, it's really difficult to kind of bring yourself to speak about it, and it's difficult to really know what you're speaking about. I had a lot of tears today when I was at work, purely because it was just a dark moment for me. I've had a lot of tears tonight. I'm feeling a wee bit emotional about things, but then this is why I want to do this, because it's actually helping me get these things out. It's getting feelings out of my head, out into the open, because I didn't. One of my friends, bless her, told me to write things down. Write things down in a book today about how I'm feeling, and that's easier said than done for me, because I found out recently that I'm dyslexic and I don't like writing. I hate it. So that took that idea straight away. I've never had a problem talking about things. I'm quite articulate in a lot of ways. But I prefer talking and doing things like this. It helps me just get these bad feelings out. And a bad feeling for me is just feeling totally shit. Totally shit, feeling totally worthless. I'm always quite quick to kind of to down myself in a lot of ways in life, and that's kind of been the case now. I'm so quick to put myself down. I'm so quick to kind of not roll over, but I'm so quick just to accept things that are basically happening. And as much as in my head I'm kind of telling myself that I need to fight and everything like that, it just doesn't seem to go. I feel like I'm at this moment in time, I'm in a tunnel and there's no light at the end. And didn't get me wrong, I've got a brilliant support network. I've got my wife there who has been amazing. Absolutely and utterly amazing. I've got my friends there who are doing their best to get me through. I've had my mum phoning me every now and again, but sometimes these things all put together don't have the desired outcome. Maybe I'm just feeling a bit emotional because unfortunately I watched a programme today that young lad is killed by my debt, and fair enough, I shouldn't have watched it. It was one of these things that it's on So I'm going to watch basically this young laddie who had basically got himself into mountains and mountains of debt, and he ended up taking his own life by hanging himself. Now, I'm at that point in that stage where I'm in that mindset where I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that to my wife, I couldn't do that to my mum, I couldn't do that to my family, I couldn't do anything like that. But the one thing I will say is the fact that, it happens. And I don't want to be one of these people who end up doing it. And I will not do it. Or at least I hope I will not. It's such a difficult thing to talk about. It's such a difficult thing to be putting yourself through. It's such a difficult thing for the people who are involved in your family, your wives, your husbands, your brothers, your sisters, whatever it might be. So to sit and talk about it like this is a big relief and a big comfort for me, because it's getting my feelings out. Yeah, I'm going to counselling. I'm going to go back to the doctors and try and see if I can get put on stronger tablets. I don't know. I don't want to be dependent on tablets, but I think at this moment in time, I need to do something. And it is really difficult. It is so hard to be in this position where you do feel that, as I say, you're in this tunnel, this continuous tunnel, and you feel when you're in the tunnel it's dark, it's lonely, it's horrible. But with a tunnel you always expect to see that cracky light at the end, that that sense that everything's going to be okay. But unfortunately, with depression, and certainly with my depression at this moment in time, I didn't feel that I've got that light. And it's shit. It's so shit. It's hard. I just feel that I don't know what to do. And it's shit. It's so shit. It's hard. I don't know, guys. But as I said to you at the start there, I'm not saying this to you to be dour. I'm not saying it to be horrible. I'm not saying it to be, oh, look at me, nothing like that. I just basically want to make people aware that depression's a real thing. Now, I'm no one for sitting looking at, watching programmes like Love Island and everything like that, but look at that young lassie who was in there. She died she took her own life, age 32. I can't, and maybe I'm being ignorant here, but I can't even remember her name. But she took her own life at 32, and there's a picture there floating about on social media. Does this look like the picture of ill mental health? And it's true. One of the things that kind of jumped in my memory recently was Chester Bennington, who obviously was the lead singer of Linkin Park, who was quite a big influence in my life when I was going through high school and everything like that, because I listened to Linkin Park religiously. I loved their first album, Hybrid Theory. I absolutely loved it. But there's a video of Chester Bennington on Twitter, I think, and he's sitting there with his friends and his family, and they're playing a game. He's sitting, he's happy, he's laughing, and a couple of hours later he took his own life. So depression is such a real thing. It's such a seesaw. You're up, you're down, you're up, you're down. And the only thing I'm going to say, the same as what I said in my last video, was basically, if you're in any doubt about your mental health, please get it checked out. Stop kidding yourself. If it's okay not to be okay, and this is a lesson that I'm trying to accept, that it's okay not to be okay. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be, in a lot of ways, it's okay to be miserable, because there's people here who will help you. And I know that I've had a lot of people there to help me. It's down to me now to try and get things back to how it should be. Listen, to me, I've always been a bit my personality. I've always been a bit of a joker. I've got a bit of a fiery personality. I've got a big, big personality. I want to be. I don't want to say. I didn't say like I want to be the life and soul of a party. That's not what I want to say. But I can always kind of walk into a new situation and be quite comfortable. Like being a chameleon, I just seem to have different skins, for different situations, and that to me is how I always was, and that's how I want to go back to being. I don't want to be this mess that I feel that I am. Waking up, like even like this morning, I woke up and I felt so shit. I felt so lonely. I felt so horrible. I felt 101 things, and this was all before 8 o'clock this morning. My emotions have been all over the place today, and it's hard as what it is. I've had to come home. I've had to listen. I've had to speak to my wife. I've listened to everything she's had to say. I felt better for speaking to her. I felt better for speaking to my friends. I felt better for getting a lot of things off my chest. It's all about talking. It's all about talking and trying to get things back to how you feel it should be, and it's difficult. I'm under no illusion that it's going to be a long, hard journey for me, but I think I'm going to get it. I think I'm going to get there, or I hope I'm going to get there, because I don't want to be feeling the way that I'm feeling. I don't want to be this that you're looking at. It's the last thing on earth that I want. But I feel that if I keep going the way that I'm going, maybe things will get better, maybe things will not. I don't know. But I'm trying my damnedest to try and get better to who I think I should be. And as I say, this isn't a battle, this is a fucking war, to be honest. It's a war. But I'm up for that war. Let me tell you, I am up for it. I'm tired of getting battered black and blue by this. It is time to stand up, and I'll get there. I know I will. But anyway, folks, I'm rambling on. Really sorry. I'm rambling on, and I'm just trying everything to get myself back. So, I'm not going to ask for likes on the video. I'm not going to ask anybody to give me 101 compliments or anything like that. The only thing I can say is take what I'm saying. And if you're listening to this, and if you're sitting there and if you're thinking the same way that I was thinking, and if you're feeling the same way that I'm thinking, do what I'm trying to do and trying to get help and get better. Don't sit there and let it consume you like I nearly am. And sorry that I nearly did. It's hard. I'm not going to bullshit you. It's hard. But we'll get there. I'll get there. Okay? So as I say, I'm going to stop now because I'm rambling and I'm getting upset. So please, as I say, take the video on board and just, listen to everything that I'm saying. Okay? Right. Thanks guys. Cheers.